Combat staffs are the magical staffs of Frostborn. These staff allows you to do fire mage skills and ice skills that stun and burn. I'm going to show you how to use all the combat staffs in the game, all 7 in Frostborn. The first and the weakest staff in the series, which you can also make, is the Apprentice staff, going into attack speed of 2.0, which to be honest is a really fast speed weapon for a beginner weapon with 8 damage. So it's not as strong as the spear, but it's faster than the spear with long range. It can be quite expensive to make, but all the spells into it kind of makes it power up to 10 if you get your fire mage skill to maximum. The fire mage buff goes up to 5, but only want to get it up to 5 on the stronger weapons, because on a weak weapon the 10 damage will always be the max hit. The wizard staff is, stronger than the apprentice staff obviously, and the speed of the wizard staff is just exactly the same, so it's very safe to go with this. The wizard staff can also be made, and the max hit becoming 14 damage when full power. The sorcerer staff is much faster and increased by 1 damage at full power, does a lot more damage than its predecessor. However, if it shoots faster, it breaks faster. Dragon staff. Now this staff is amazing because it causes a natural burn effect of 5 damage randomly, which can make it really effective on different classes, but it doesn't stack with other fire damages. The Ash staff is the fastest combat staff in the game, but not the strongest. This weapon cannot be made, only found, and I suggest using this for PvP only. The damage of this weapon is quite good also. This staff is arguably the best staff in the game, Reaper, because of its speed. It is not the strongest staff of them all, however the speed is so ridiculous with buffs into PvP will allow you to surprise your enemies and kill them quite considerably fast. At max fire mage buff you're doing 22 damage, obviously not including mushroom buff and demon potion to increase it even further in combat. The Wrath staff is the highest damage weapon in combat staffs. It lacks it in speed and compared to its other staffs, but it makes up in power. Its staff is the most used in all of Frostborn, and also the most commonly found. Ice Mage. Now I'm going to show you all the staffs again, but with under the Ice Mage. Let's see what they can do. Now freezing them, slowing them away, running away. It's great for chasing enemies and getting away from enemies for PvP and PvE. When they're in the ice field, your damage increases to 50%, making the apprentice staff new max damage 14. Now with this staff, the max damage is going to be completely different, but with this staff it's going to be a lot more effective since you hold them still to do crazy damage while holding your enemy in place, and obviously slowing them down from escaping and attacking will do maximum damage. With a wizard staff you really are just going for damage, nothing really different there. As you can see, none of the spells change as much, but when you freeze them, of course you can freeze multiple enemies, and then obviously 17 becomes your max damage on that staff. On the Ash staff, your max damage becomes 20 and 13 standard, and it's just such a crazy speed weapon. Oh my god, it's so fast. Definitely use this as a PvP weapon. I kid you not. Like, the speed 3.3 is ridiculous. Okay, so Dragon Staff. Now Dragon Staff, I've been trying to test it, but it's really difficult to test. So the burning damage is 5, but the thing is that if you freeze an enemy and you manage to get the burning damage on it, the burning damage should increase, but your max damage with the Dragon Staff is 24. Reaper Staff, when you freeze them on the ice path, you're going to get a new damage of 26, which on that weapon, 26 really fast is ridiculous. So if you can increase the damage on the staff with demon potions and mushrooms and anything you can with a health staff, you'll get great results. Race staff, of course, the 26 on the standard as expected. Obviously the speed is still quite decent on this weapon, so definitely suggest, you know, taking it up. On the freeze path, you've got 39. This without any buffs. So Ice Mage 1 with these weapons is crazy. Of course you can reduce them to nothingness with the slow ice move. So yeah, that's it. There's nothing really much to add, to be honest. These staffs or these combat staffs are amazing. If you use them in a team, they can be quite devastating, like matching them up with an Illusionist. The Illusionist is strictly a PvP combat class, so there's not really much to add to that. The Fire Mage can be as well, so yeah, but you have to stack it first. But then the Ice Mage moves is only temporary as well, which is a 50%. But if you mix all three combat classes together and work together, you can create crazy damage. As you can see, the Illusionist here does 20% more damage to players as a normal buff. Later on, it does go into Illusions 2 and 3 where its staff damage increases with that. You can split yourself into multiple characters, therefore giving yourself more damage, but it does reduce your damage when you split yourself like that. So don't expect it to be the same damage of what you're actually doing. The higher damage you can buff yourself, the more effective your illusion characters can possibly be. Illusionist is mostly known for destroying and breaking armor, so if you're trying to PvP to get armor, to get loot, you're probably going to end up getting the weapon and not the armor, because the Illusionist is the highest class for breaking armor just because of the sheer speed. For example, if you use a Reaper staff under the illusion class, you are gonna destroy the armor so damn quickly. You want to attack so fast. I cannot tell you how ridiculous it is. It will remove. It's basically the best thing to use against protectors, because protectors, you don't do no damage on them anyways. But if you rip off their armor, a protector becomes nothing. All right. The only thing Illusionist needs to be very wary of is a reflection potion or any type of reflection damage, because that will deal with the Illusionist, because any damage you deal, you get straight back at you. And it can also destroy your clones as quickly as well, because clones have their own HP. So that's it, really and truly. There's nothing really much to kind of show, because obviously, you know, I have to go into a zone and risk those staffs with the Illusionist class, so I didn't really want to do that. But I hope this video helped you out, showed you all the staffs in the game and the damage. I will do a classes video at some point, looking on the top right there. Check it out, but it will probably be coming soon. So I hope this information helps, and if you've got any questions below or comments, or if I've missed anything, please comment below and let me know, and I'll redo this whole video. If we've got enough comments and enough substantial evidence and information, I will put a remastered version of this video and add that information in, until this video is perfect to help you newcomers or pros get the best out of your combat staffs. To master all weapons, you must know thy weapon. I'll see you in the next video.